Hey guys, before the video starts, I'd like to shout out the sponsor of this video, Residual Riptide. Residual Riptide is your #1 source for all the best water and fishing videos on Instagram. Be sure to follow them at Residual Riptide and be sure to comment on their latest post that EmeraldBird33 sent you. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Utah Jazz MyGM. Last episode we went through the All-Star game, had that crazy double overtime game. But since then, I have gone through about 10 to 15 games of the regular season. I made a coaching lineup change that I hoped would impact our team, which they reset, of course. But we had Bogdanovich in at the starting small forward. We moved Donovan Mitchell to the point guard and Bradley Beal to the shooting guard spot. And that really did work for us. Now, unfortunately, Bogdanovich is out for a little bit. But Seth Curry and Quinn Cook have really been helping us out. The production is way up, and after that injury, the CPU decided to reset my entire rotation. But if we look at our recent record since the All-Star break, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2. 7-2 in our last 11, which is pretty good. Win against the Kings, Petrovic went absolutely off, 36-27. Win against the Lakers, where Beal and Petrovic dominated. A win against Miami, where Mitchell and Beal both put up 22. Dominating win over the Grizzlies with Petrovic. We were able to beat the Warriors by 25. They did not have Steph Curry or Draymond Green available. And Petrovic and Donovan Mitchell lit them up. We did lose to the Minnesota Timberwolves after Beal was the really only one that was able to score for us. Picked up a good win against the Spurs where Donovan Mitchell dropped 37 in an OT win. A loss to the Warriors, but then a 17-point win over the Rockets in overtime. Petrovic with another double-double and Mitchell with 27 points. So, we only have about a month and a half left in the regular season. We're also 10th in the conference right now, and if we look at our current conference standings, so we have 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Somehow the Kings are one of the best. John Malcolmus playing for them. I don't know how he's doing. Let's check his stats real quick. See how he's playing. 9-5. I really don't know who's putting up the numbers for them. I guess they have a pretty deep team. But besides that, I really don't know who's pouring it on for them. It seems like an incredibly balanced attack. Zebo with 10 off the bench. So the Kings are ahead of us. The Grizzlies and the Clippers are ahead of us. So we're going to need to gain some ground. We're currently about 3.5 games back of the Clippers for that 8th spot. But if we continue on the run we're having now, we should have no problem squeezing into the 8th seed. So we're going to finish through the rest of the regular season today. Looking player stats really quickly. Petrovic 18-12 with 2 blocks. Mitchell with 17 and 4. Bradley Beal with 15 and 3. Seth Curry and John Collins with 10. John Collins nearly getting a double-double. Bogdanovich, who will be out day today, was putting up some good numbers for us. And we had some good bench production as well. Pretty much everybody playing. Even Tony Allen getting in on the action. But we're going to go through a bunch more games. I'm going to adjust our rotations, hopefully, to continue our win streak and make it into the playoffs. So, at the end of the regular season, we are 1 game out from making the playoffs. 39-42. We did very well in our last games, but we were just not able to pull it off for some reason. Jackson Baldwin, Russell Westbrook, your MVP, Jeremy Lin, your sixth man, Hassan Whiteside, Defensive Player of the Year, Zubac, and Billy Donovan. Mirko Petrovic, all NBA first team. He was a fantastic rookie. Still on that great contract for us. Looking at his stats, 19, essentially 20, 12, 2 assists, and 2 blocks a game. Less threes, but still an amazing season from him. Jackson Baldwin, all NBA second team. No Freddie Staples to be found, though. Very, very strange. Petrovic also on the all-defensive second team. Freddie Staples up to an 85, Baldwin 86. Let's see how Freddie Staples did. 17, 4, 4, and 1 steal. He shot 46% from 3, so he's doing really well for Cleveland as well. We were the 9th seed. I do not know what went wrong with this team. We had 4 stars. And I guess that Donovan Mitchell is now out, so he wouldn't have been able to help us in the last games. But Bradley Beal, Collins, Petrovic, and Donovan Mitchell with Seth Curry lighting it up. I don't know what went wrong. If we look at, let's take a look at the stats, and maybe this will tell the story. Petrovic and Mitchell were doing great. John Collins is really where everything sort of took a nosedive. 86 overall, shooting 49%. Bradley Beal didn't shoot very well. Mitchell shot pretty well from the field. I wish he would have had some more production. Petrovic was easily our best player. Easily. Bogdanovich did well. Rubio, Quinn Cook, Trey Burke, Babbitt, David West, Jakar Sampson. Everybody did pretty well. So I think the main thing is getting Rubio off the books. Possibly looking at what we can get for John Collins, since his production is not near an 86 overall for some reason. I don't understand why his stats are so down. So we're going to have to look at that. Conference standings, we were the 9th seed, 3 games back. Worst team, Trailblazers, with Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. They must have been injured for this season. Let's see how they did this season. They seem to have played in most games. They pretty much played in every single game. But for some reason, they just did not play well. McCollum missed a couple games, but Portland Trailblazers with 20 wins. They were by far the worst team in the league this season. The Magic pick that we own, finishing up, we will have the looking like the 8th pick in this draft, which is I'm very happy about. Earlier on, we were projected to get a mid first round pick, possibly looking at Gary Trent or any other guard that we could look at. But now that we're all the way up at the 8th pick in the draft, we could possibly land a Hamidou Diallo, a Trayvon Duval, a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, or even move up with another pick that we have to possibly get Trae Young or Luka Doncic or even Colin Sexton. So I'm very, very happy about this. The Grizzlies with that, the Celtics, with the Grizzlies pick, got the 9th pick. Where was the one we could have gotten? We had the Bulls had our pick, and that ended up being 14th. So we got the better end of that deal. So I'm very happy with that. We have to look at this roster in the offseason. Looking at our player contracts, we have $22 million in cap room right now, and that is with Rubio's $15 million. Counting under that. We also have multiple players going off of their deals. Allen, Sampson, David West, Quinn Cook, Forbes, and Robinson. So we are going to have enough money to sign a max contract. We're going to have Petrovic for 3 more years, Mitchell and Collins for 3 more years, Curry and Bogdanovich for another year. We're going to have Beal for 2 more years. So the future is looking very, very bright. I'm very happy about this. So we're going to have 14, that's $37 million. So we're going to be able to sign a top free agent. I don't even know who the upcoming free agents are for this class. I'm going to have to look through that and see who's still on a 1-year contract to see who we can pick up this off season. GM Power Rankings, you finished 7th, which is much lower than I would have liked. Hopefully, if we sign that major player in the off season, we'll be able to capitalize on that. So that will be the end of season number 2. I am very disappointed, to be honest with you. We should have made the playoffs. We're better than the Los Angeles Clippers. I mean, Tobias Harris and DeAndre Jordan, there's no way that that team is better than our team with 4 85 pluses. Dynamic rookies, 2 Rookie of the Years in Petrovic and Donovan Mitchell, along with Bradley Beal and John Collins. So we're going to have to look to this offseason. This is going to be a very exciting offseason, though. We're going to be able to get a max contract. We have a top draft pick. So look for us to be loading up and going for the title run in our 3rd season with the Utah Jazz. Guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video if you liked it. I know this is a bit of a short episode, but next episode we're doing another mega episode that will encompass the majority of the off season. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.